Hi everybody. This week we're going to be working on Unit 12, which is working on measurement. So we're going to be looking at different items and seeing how long they are, using different things to be measuring and comparing. So if you look on page 668, this is where we will start. And at the top it tells us you can put the worms in order by length. And length is how long something is from one side to the other. The yellow worm is longer than the red worm and the blue worm. So if you start at one end and you go all the way to the other end, you'll see that the yellow worm is the longest between the three of them. Now, if we only look at two different worms, we're going to use the ER at the end. The red worm is shorter than the blue worm. So we're looking at only the red and the blue, and we see that the red is shorter than the blue. So in the whole group, the red worm is the shortest out of all three. Now the worms are in order from longest to shortest. So they move the worms and put the longest on top down to the shortest. So now we're going to practice using longest and shortest. And it says draw lines to show which object is longest and which is shortest. So here we have three pieces of chalk maybe, and we're looking from one end, notice how they're all lined up here, to the other side, and we want to find the longest. So if you look, this pink one goes farther than the other two when they're all lined up on one side, so it is the longest. So we draw a line from the word longest to the pink piece of chalk. Then, still lined up on one side, we notice that the purple one doesn't go as far, so it is the shortest. So we can draw a line from the word shortest to the purple piece of chalk. Now down here we have paintbrushes, and again, if you notice, they're all lined up together. It's very important that you have them lined up on one side all together. They're all even. So now, starting from this point, we can look to see which one goes the farthest this direction. And if you notice, the blue and the green are kind of close, but if we come very carefully and look, the blue is a little bit shorter, huh? So the green is the longest. It sticks out the farthest. And then again, starting at the same side, which one is the shortest? Here's the purple. It runs out first, huh? So it is the shortest brush. So now we can practice. If you want to go ahead and pause the video, do the practice on page 669 and 670. When you're done, come back and we will check it together. All right, hopefully you have done your work and are ready to check. So here in number 3 it says draw lines to show which object is the longest and which is the shortest. And again, if you notice, they've lined everything up for you already on one side, and then we just go across to see which one is the longest. So starting with the markers, I see that the pink sticks out the farthest, right? It comes all the way over here, so it is the longest. Again, starting at the same place right here, if we come across, the green is the shortest. It doesn't go as far as the others, so the green is the shortest. With the pencils, again, they've lined them up very evenly here on the ends. So we're looking for the longest, so we start here at the end and we come across, and I see that the top and the bottom are pretty close, but the bottom one is a little bit longer, isn't it? So it is the longest out of all three. And again, starting at the edge, coming over, this middle one is the shortest. Okay, then it says use the clues about length to color the crayons. And so I'm going to get my crayons out here. It says the shortest crayon is orange. So notice how they've lined them all up here. And I see that this bottom one here is the shortest. So I'm going to color it orange. The blue crayon is longer than the green crayon. Well, neither one's colored yet, so I need the longer one to be blue. So this one's longer than that one, So I'm going to color this one blue because it's the longer one. And then the one left over would be green. So check your answers on that page. 670 says, Tomas paints a line that is longer than the blue line. What color line did he paint? So we're looking at the blue line. See how they're all lined up again. Which one is longer? Oh, well, the yellow one runs out. Look at that red one. It keeps going. So the red is longer. Okay, Amber's piece of chalk is shorter than the blue piece. What color is Amber's chalk? Well, again, we line them all up, and we want shorter than the blue piece. Well, this pink one keeps going, so that one's longer. The purple one runs out right here, so it is shorter. So purple, purple. The purple chalk is shorter. Draw 3 lines of different lengths in order from longest to shortest. Label the longest and shortest lines. So they want the longest one first. And again, I'm going to start the same spot here. Then a little bit shorter. Starting at the same spot, I'm going to make it even the shortest one. So this one is the longest. Then that one's in the middle. And this one is the shortest. Okay, that's what it means when it says label, to go ahead and write which one. And then it says, which best describes the pen? So we're going to look at each one and decide if it's true. The blue pen is longest. We have them all lined up. Does the blue pen go the farthest over here? Nope. The red is longer, so that one can't work. I'm going to cross that one off. The red pen is longest. So if I start here and come over the red, yes, that one works. Let's keep reading. The green pen is longest. No, it's the shortest, isn't it? The blue pen is shortest. Nope, the green one is a little shorter there. So letter B is correct. All right, it is now time to do your homework on page 671 and 672. When you're done, have an adult check your answers or take a picture and send it to your teacher. Have a good day.